What up, guys? It's your boy Beef, and we're back with part 6 of Thorgrim Grudgebearer's Age of Reckoning Let's Play. We left off with Thorgrim himself besieging the Valley of Sorrow, Hogmaw getting ready to push the Bloody Hands and attempt to actually eliminate their faction as they have been a thorn in our side. Income's looking good. We got Queek over here. He'll likely take. I'll try and fight the battle, see if I could cause a lot of damage against his troops at Crookback Mountain. We'll see what he wants to do. Mount Silverspear is also vulnerable to Queek, but that's okay. If I have to, I will recruit another force quickly with Brock Crompson to go ahead and head towards the high place in the World's Edge Archway to stop Queek in his tracks once we get rid of this guy. This army over here is a little bit... it's pretty scary, based on what we saw with our Sally out before. So hopefully Barakvar can be a bit of a distraction there. But for the time being, we're going to get into this battle here at Valley of Sorrow. Excellent victory, limited casualties. 2 units of Slayers took a bit of a beating, but we're okay. We balanced out sort of the damage here other than these bad boys. And we have claimed Valley of Sorrow. Let's get some replenishment. Oh, that's a good sack value, but... and it would be good to help raise the army. Debating if I want to sack this, as we're going to need funds to help the Lord. This is their last element. Can always just auto-resolve the next battle. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. We need the money.
Retake the realm.
We need the money, and we could still get back for replenishment right here.
Throne bearers, move.
It's a fair bit as well. Just a solid victory there. Do not look at any construction. That's not what we need. We need... perhaps Grudge Throwers actually would be a good addition to hitting them.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
He's gonna have Grudge Throwers, right? I mean, that's inevitable. Is he no longer... Oh, he is not sieging it anymore.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Okay.
Armed and ready.
Curious. Curious move. I kind of want to upgrade Krazakarak, as I do want Thunderers and Iron Drakes and cannons. But I also need to upgrade these places here, as they're very vulnerable. So I think I may have to focus that first, and I believe I will. We'll do the World's Edge Archway. As we need, while Queek is dealing with stuff down here, we need to be working on that. If I have to cancel it, I'll cancel it. But look how much money it cost me, 4,000 per. It's crazy. Okay, he's not going to recruit now. I think we're good to defeat these guys. Hopefully Skurigny will follow through on his assistance. You know, he'll actually do it. That's the hope. Until then, though, I believe the Groby Scum grudges are going to be fulfilled by Groth next turn. I mean, even if I press them real hard here, they're going to have 20-odd troops.
Let us begin.
It might be good to press them inside the settlement, keep them pinned in choke points, which would be okay for our units. I will mull that over as the end turn progresses. Who have we not moved? Oh, Thane here. I think we're going to need him in an army. And this Dwarf Warrior unit, it's a bit old, but we don't really need him anymore.
Yes.
Got a bunch of this. Oath Gold. Goodies. If I could have given him this, I would have. Because it's definitely valuable for the time being. For now, he's okay. Maybe we can give him ancillaries, though.
Grimnir's axe thirst.
Is there anything that's free? Okay, you can have that. And sure, why not? Sure. There's no need to keep that from him. So there you go. He's kitted out. And we're off to the next turn. Thorgrim and his boys are ready to go take on the garrison and the troops that sit inside Valley of Sorrow. Gorfag, Dribblechin, he's going down. We have artillery raining in. It's going to take out as many of these units as possible. You can see there's blood all over the floor already. A unit of hammerers. Oh, look at that. Oh my. Goblin blood everywhere, goblin pieces everywhere. Thorgrim is pleased. So the Hammerers and Thorgrim are going to move up here. 4 units of Quarrelers supporting each group of melee combatants. This unit of Slayers is taking some fire. We are destroying this Orc Boy unit, though. And eventually we do push up, and I adjust the fire of 2 of my Quarrelers to take on these Arrow Boys, as I did not want my Slayers taking too many casualties. Thorgrim hasn't had to move up at all, as we continue to let shots rain in, blowing up Orc Boys. Yeah. Orc Boys, Goblin Archers, all of them will go down. The Quarrelers will melt any unit that attempts to approach us. Even these guys, they're gonna get shredded. Small targets. That's alright, we have accurate Quarrelers, experienced veterans. And if they make it to my Hammerers, well, they're gonna get their face bashed in. There you go. A couple of them decided to give us a tickle. Some more Goblins coming in. They're gonna quickly turn around and run as they get chopped down by the hammers. Thorgrim is proud of his lads. Nice little flash bomb here to lower their melee defense, and they're gonna get cut through by giant slayers. Pretty high melee attack on the slayers. There's a headless orc there, just decapitated. Now I think we're gonna send in our gyro bomber soon, as we see a nice blob forming here. And my slayers do need some support. I end up pulling one of the units back, as they were taking a bit too much damage. There they go. And you'll see the gyro bomber come over the top. The majestic helicopter coming in. Quarrelers taking fire. Dishing out the damage. Here comes some gifts, boys. Just an insane bombing run. Smashing up orcs and goblins alike. Very well done. This entire unit, all 4 units here are routing after that, so they're taking some fire from catapults, doing a great job disrupting their leadership and just making them scared in general. The gyro bomber's going to start to take on their heroes, as I know that he's very effective at doing that. Slayers will chase down and murder any of the remaining orcs or goblins that think they could run. And now it's time for Thorgrim and his hammers to move up, press the attack. So far, very successful attack. Some casualties suffered over here, but we enacted quick and swift vengeance upon them. At this point, it's really just about picking apart their lord here. I'm going to fast forward through it, because there's not much else that goes on. As Dribble Chin here is just going to get melted consistently. We hit them with a nice volley, though, as you can see, ripping up that unit. Goblin blood everywhere. Half of its health just got dripped by the Zufbar 42-pounders. And then we continue to hit this guy. Our Quarrelers are going to set themselves up to shoot at Ugrok, Murderer. But it matters for nothing, as this guy's going to run, and then he'll go down. He's almost done. One more volley, and that'll be that for him. The Dribble Chin. Let's hit him. The gyro bomber's just lining up the perfect shot. And you see, down with the Dribble Chin. He didn't need that arm anyway. Our Quarrelers are now laying into Ugrok, and I believe, there you go, army losses has been inflicted. Valea's Sorrow has been reclaimed. Okay, so Balthazar Guild wants to pay us for military access. I am very okay with that. Thank you for the money, Balthazar. To a more prosperous future. I think that was one of our trade partners that got destroyed there. It's unfortunate. Some buildings ready to be upgraded. Iron Rock's making its way. This would be fine by me, right here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll hold off on that. Oh, really? And he ran away? Oh god, they're really a problem, huh? They're truly a problem. I think that's where Thorgrim's gonna need to go. So I can't do... I mean... There's so few of them, right?
Rune Lord.
The garrison's so bad.
Can I help you?
Jesus. Okay. I think we need Cazador.
Summon me if you dare.
We need Cazador and we need Slayers. That's what we need. Slayers. Give me Slayers to kill these guys. Cazador's gonna just march over there and help us out. That's really, I think, all we need is those Slayers to do it. Queek has officially besieged this. Yeah, it's decent force. Decent amount of dangerous units. I mean, the 3 catapults is pretty good, so... I can't sally out. Sallying out would be a defeat. We have to just wait for him to actually press the attack. This is not a very important settlement at the moment anyway, so it's okay. Alright, Morglim's here.
My axe thirsts for war.
He's being besieged over there. Alright, a lot of problems from the west. This rogue army here has caused... It's really fucking me up here. It's pissing me off. Like, of course there's a rogue army that has to cause trouble. Just a random event. Alright. First things first.
The High King commands.
Let's creep up a little bit.
Go then.
Yeah, he's not going to come at me.
Jog off.
We're going to attack him next turn.
No fool that's safe in the world.
With Groth, I believe we could take them down in the settlement. So I'll go for it. That'll weaken Wurzag a lot. I'll make him a little worried for sure. But for now, this is going to satisfy an important grudge that needs satisfying. So,
Send me to vengeance.
Thorgrim is going to occupy Valea Sorrow. Decisive blow. I'll take it. Let's hope it's not ridiculous. Okay, that's not bad. And I need to occupy. I don't want to be left out so that he can ambush me. This army's weak, though. Queek's army is far superior to that force there. I do want another Thane, right? Yeah, I know we have a Grungni Thane right there, which would be great. So let's do that.
Throw bearers.
Let's get ourselves another Thane. I don't have the money. It's only 500 though. So we'll get the money soon. This has got to be growth and construction cost, I would say. And I can't destroy this yet, but I will at some point. Getting some extra money from Valea Sorrow is fine. Working on that. This is, again, this should be taken care of by Cazador, but the rest of his army over here is a big problem, for sure. That's a very large problem. Maybe if we kill the Scourge himself, they'll want some, like, peace or something like that? I don't know. It's a tough position there. Okay. High King's Authority. Yeah, we were going down there, and then we decided to stop. More money coming from that. Let's just get more growth, I suppose. Missile strength for Quarrelers could be nice, but upkeep reduction for artillery units would be good too. We have quite a few of them. Sure. We're going to add more, so that'll affect the coffers. Okay, and from this point, I don't think there's much else I could do. Cause let me just see what a sally out looks like. Yeah, it's another valiant defeat, which likely will persist. He has no damage runes yet. He just has that, which would help in a big blob fight against Blood Knights. Their defense is not that high,
Time for a reckoning.
but the Slayers are going to crush them. Yeah, they're going to crack them up. So we'll wait. Next turn, we should be able to deal with him and just give more Slayers to Cazador, so that when we fight Frederic, we need some anti-large. All right. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Yeah, we got all 3 of these. It's a lot of money coming in from them. 3 Gorobi Scum Grudges done. A lot of Oath Gold from that. First things first, I want to get this Grungni Thane ready to go.
I answer to clan
Let's
and
get his
hold.
skills up. Likely will join Groth. Perhaps actually will come up here. Oh, really? Are you in reinforcement range?
The axe
Okay.
thirsts for war.
Let's try and take them out. Just Cazador's army alone should be able to kill them. And they're going to retreat. Still in reinforcement range? Yeah. Okay.
Time to slay the oath.
Stay there.
I hope
Finish them. Yeah. Okay, so we've taken out that forest. Look at the garrison damage. Oh goodness, sort of striking. Probably gonna get smelted down.
Master
Okay.
of runecraft.
Yeah, Brock, we don't want Brock out here fighting too much. As he's a Grungni Lord, and I don't want him to die. So Cazador's going to be the leader of the forces that are going to defend this area. And he will likely go down to reclaim his homeland soon. I think I'd prefer him to be a better general. Commanding his units, you know. We're going to need these. And we're also going to need this to switch over to that next turn.
Summon me if you dare.
Income is good. I could build this to increase the income very slightly. While our trade income would go up quite a bit, right? What does this even tell me? Okay, we're exporting 100% of it, so it would make us more money. For sure. Let's do it.
The High
Can't reach
King
this guy.
acts.
Could set up a trap for him.
Aye,
This guy over here
my
can't really
axe
reach
thirsts
anybody.
for war.
He would obviously run away. He would probably run away as well, so strange situation here. Because if I press forward to either one of these guys, it opens up the door for them to come back towards Iron Rock and Karag Draws. So what I think I'm going to do is set up an ambush in my towers for here.
Move.
And I do think our focus needs to be defending the realms until we have them properly, you know, self-sufficient in their own defense, which they're currently not. And that is literally just like my head is in circles trying to figure out how I could defend this amount of land with a slow-moving force. So Grudge Bearer's here.
What?
I'm not sure where he would go. I think he would come for Valley Sorrow. Because Black Iron Mine and Karak Azul would be nice occupations as well. It would be, because we're right next to a friend in theory. And it would make Queek a little bit more nervous, I'm assuming, about going to Crookback Mountains. So I kind of want to send Thorgrim there, but this army needs to go first, so let's set an ambush here.
Forwards. Pat, 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 pat. Dring.
And then if we get rid of Boileran's army, I'll move Thorgrim down here. And Thorgrim's going to start causing trouble for Clan Moors, I think. We're just going to have to start destroying settlements, not really occupying them, but just ripping them up so that we can fund the construction that's going on in their own realms.
For the wisdom
Right? I think that's going to have to be what we're going to do here. We did satisfy some grudges. Ekron, okay. I could go take care of that. That's a lot of money. Could use Scally.
The throng is mustered.
I think I will.
No reason for it.
I will. Send him over there to try and get rid of that. And then we have all of this. Yeah, that guy didn't count as a vampire count. It's unfortunate. We have all of these challenges here, which would be great, right? So, Thorgrim's just so busy. He's so busy. And our income's going to get lower because I do need an army here. Of at least 15, I would say. Slayers and Correlers with 2 artillery pieces. Okay. At this point, though, we're going to move on. Quickly check if we have any ally missions that I can actually do. I think this guy's going to be done, so let's do that. Let's do that. No quick deals.
To war. Now,
A trade agreement here would be nice.
I trust
A
our
defensive
dealings
alliance, I
will
think, is
bear
also
fruit.
nice, so I'm going to do it. We're getting a little bit of money out of it. And we're finally bearing fruit, indeed, Balthazar.
As you say, sir.
Ready to swordfish.
And maybe we can get some fun
The
units
Empire.
out of that. Alright, Reichland is close to wanting to do that with me, which I guess is okay. Perhaps they have an ally mission for me. No. What can Outposts do for me here? Figure out if we want anything. Getting some fast units is something I want. I know Empire Knights are kind of crap, but some Pistoliers may be useful. Just to move and give us mobility around the battlefield. Really? That's it? What about Fildorf? So you have one settlement that can produce a decent amount of units? Alright, well, we're going to have to let them obviously develop their lands a bit more as they're dealing with Azag. Azag looks pretty powerful. He's decided to push southwest in this playthrough, it seems. I don't think he usually does that.
The axe thirsts for war.
Okay. I'm going to give him some armor, however, so let's do that. Like I said, I want this armor. I want them to be tough while they fight against the true enemy we have right now, which is pretty much exclusively those units. Let's give him Old Guard's armor. And then we can fuse them if we want, you know? Which is nice. I do want to recycle that. Don't salvage. Recycle that. We're still at 100. Not many more grudges are left. We just have some of the big ones. I mean, we only need one more battle against them, which is happening. That's going to get done. And Karakazgal, which is... that's still pretty far south, so it's probably not going to happen for some time. Anyway, we are now off. Military alliance, they're being pressed, but they still have they have a lot of land. Do I want a military alliance with them? Do we even have a defensive alliance? Oh, we do. Okay, I'm going to accept this. I would like him to be more friendly with me, as like his confederation is more important to me than the other. And if he starts to really lose, I could definitely confederate him. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that and make sure he doesn't get destroyed. We will accept. Okay, so some good things happened. One of them being Boilerin has committed a cardinal sin. He's going to go down. It's likely an auto-resolvable battle as well, which is nice. Not sure where their troops are. Looks like they just sat back in Bitterstone Mine. Wurzag now has full control over the Western Badlands. Not great. And our allies here are getting pressed by one enemy that isn't shared. And then we have, obviously,
I'll have your soul.
a big problem in those guys, which is why Cazador's doing what he's doing. And we need more Quarrelers, so let's get Quarrelers. He's going to sit here, though, not in Krazakarak, as I still think they wouldn't attack Krazakarak right away due to the walls. Which is ideal. Queek is still sitting there, which is good. So over the intern, I did see an army move to Karakazul for the Skaven. Which is why I'm going to be moving Thorgrim in ambush stance. Right over here. His plan is still the same. I do want him to go over there and assault the garrison. That's a good grudge to finish, so, and plus it'll help me keep an eye on the Bloody Hands. As right now, I may need to send Groth north upon the destruction of Boilerin. But Boilerin is going down. Right now.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Maybe an auto-resolvable battle. Maybe. They only have a few dangerous units, though, so I'm going to have to fight it.
Let us settle this.
Yeah, close victory low. They're in forced march, so I don't need to worry about destroying them all, right? I just have to get them to rout. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to... Do they have any Menace Belows? That's not a dangerous clanstone, really. They don't have Menace Belows, it seems, so we're going to definitely take them on here. Let's go. Groth Hogmog set up a very successful ambush. We didn't catch them out, but we made it so that they can no longer run away from us. And we have faced them in battle. They're making their approach. We have formed a solid defensive line. Got the Slayers hidden over here. And they're going to begin their approach. Now, the catapults won't be firing immediately, as I wanted them to focus their dangerous targets, being their ranged units, warp fire throwers, etc. So for now, they're going to make their approach. They're marching. Found a good piece of terrain. I was debating going over here on this little cliffside, but I thought, no. It'll be too difficult to get our fire off. Our catapults should be bringing it in real soon now. Focusing on the warp grinders and these warp fire throwers. They were the most dangerous units. Their front line is all exclusively Skaven slaves, which won't even penetrate a line of miners. Yeah, Groth initiated the order. Shots raining in. You can see there's a good bit of damage into that warp grinder unit. They had their flank of more elite units, being Storm Vermin. Silly, not very elite, but... And a singular unit of warp fire throwers come around here, which was smart. As you can see, we're going to continue to hit these guys, do some damage. It's raining hell on them. Continuing to send shots out. Our dwarves are very ready for the fight. Not too much damage being done there, but we're ready to hold this line. Our miners with blasting charges are ready to just protect their lord. And with fiery bombs. It's gonna be great. At this point, I believe I have my artillery focus firing. Yep, focus firing the warp fire unit. Excellent shots raining in, doing as much damage as possible to this unit. It's definitely the largest threat. There goes another one. I took the Slayers out of the woods, didn't want them caught out against all of this force, so they're now just going to bolster the flank. So our elites are matching up against their elites. It worked out very well. More artillery is going to rain in. Changed one of their targets to the Night Runners over there, but that's an excellent shot. You could see some explosions sending Skaven flying on the left flank. And yeah, some blasting charges are going to come in. Our Quarrelers are letting loose, but I told them to stop firing. I didn't want them to waste their ammo. The miners, however, can just cut down the center. I'm not worried about that, so here comes some blasting charges. Absolutely shredding the Skaven slaves. They're already ready to run away just because of seeing their allies hurt. The fire is starting to rain out. This warp fire throw is not going to make it too long. Focus firing the dangerous units, that's the key when you fight Skaven. Because most of their frontline units aren't worth anything. You want to take out all their range. They may get half a volley off. The Warp Grinders did make it up. We're taking out the Night Runners as well. Their Warp Grinders are moving in. I think their unit of Warp Fire Throwers is still stuck out here. Yeah, they're not doing much. That unit's done. Let's get a look at our guys in action here. Dwarf Warriors. Taking on the Skaven. Our Giant Slayers. Fighting against some Storm Vermin with halberds. Quarrelers are going to start shooting over the top. Got to continue to adjust their fire. Their lord's getting chopped down by Groth. Groth is doing a great job. Boilerin doesn't stand a chance. Putting shots in on their Skaven slaves, want them to run away. This Warp Fire Thrower unit's about to get focused. So you can see their health is depleting. And they are ready to run. We have this unit of Storm Vermin halberds pinned in between two Slayer units with fire coming in over the top. They won't last long. They're about to scurry off. Yep, there they go. And there is the army losses, I believe. An excellent victory. About to be coming. They will be running soon. I guess everyone's routing. This chieftain realizes he's lost. And there we have it. Groth's done a great job. This army has been destroyed. That is an excellent result. Their army is wiped. Ignore all these remaining units. They were in forced march. So, money and oath gold is always really the move for me, it seems. It's definitely the best thing I think I can get for the time being. So let's execute and loot. Goodbye. That one Skaven threat's now gone. That's great. This guy here is a problem. I don't like him. That's an excellent one to get. Again, more oath gold. Tons of oath gold. There are troops there at Bitterstone Mine.
Time for a reckoning.
How far can I move in ambush stance? I want this guy to maybe move towards Iron Rock. Like, Iron Rock right now, this is the only thing I really need Groth to focus on. I'm going to keep him in ambush stance so that the AI may continue to send unwilling troops in to just die, essentially. Alright, I probably want to start working down his red line. Because he has units that are going to need buffing, right? Not so much his front line. But the Quarrelers can use a bit more ammunition. Sure, we'll work down right here. Stop there. And then maybe fix up his yellow line a little bit. Give him more melee defense. He's already a very tanky lad, so there's not much more we could do there. I could start upgrading the high place as well. 4,500, huh? It's a lot. Something wrong? Recruitment costs. Yeah, construction cost isn't affected by that. How's your recruiting going?
If you dare.
I think we'll hold off on the money. I think it's more important to get the World's Edge Archway walled up first. Because if we get walls at, say, the Pillars of Grungni, we need better walls here across the Karak. That's actually a fact. We need walls everywhere. That's all that's going through my mind right now is walls, walls, walls. Okay, have you moved?
I
Yeah.
answer to clan and hold.
Thorgrim's here, he's good.
My king
I could upgrade maybe that. It would make it a very solid place to replenish, right? And I don't think I can recruit any more of Thanes. We have maxed out our abilities there. So we're going to get rid of this. We'll build walls, and I will upgrade this. Because I know Caracade Peaks is going to be... This entire region here is going to be a hard-fought region over the next... I don't even know how many turns. It's a grind. Dwarf campaigns are a grind, but I'm loving it. So, I think with that said, no more upgrades really. No outposts right now. With that said, see, he's really hating us. Are you at war? No. You're at war with them though, which is fine. It's fine. Hopefully he can... Oh, he's pressing in... He's pressing here. Okay, Karadrin. Yeah, we definitely need him to be strong. Look at this little... That's cool. I never noticed that. Yeah, the stuff they've done with the map is awesome. Okay. Enough dilly-dally. Maybe another mission, though. That's not quite dilly-dally. That's important. Yep, what do we got here? Let's go for the Gitwrencher. I think he's more likely to come towards us in a forced march situation. What do you need? Set target? And kill anyone. That's all you have to do. They have no troops left. I would confederate them. I would. Well, we would just lose a lot of the regions right away, so there's no point in doing that. That would overextend me. An incredible amount. Alright, moving on. Alright, well. Clan Moor's moved in reinforcements. I can't win this battle. There's too many troops. There's no way to really kill the heroes. So, I'm going to have to just accept the loss here at Crookback Mountain and try to get Thorgrim over here as soon as possible. Little ambush foiled. No big deal. This Groth is... Oh, man. Yeah, don't you wish you could reach him there? Anyway, I still think he'll force march towards Iron Rock, and right now Iron Rock needs to be defended, so...
My axe thirsts for war.
Let's go ahead and set ourselves up here near Iron Rock in an ambush situation. Because we have Frederic, he might come down. We have Morglum, he might come. Valley of Sorrow is... It's not really important to defend, so continue going there.
The orcs will pay.
Thorgrim wasn't discovered, which I suppose is good. It is good. Because we need to push up this way, towards Black Iron Mine. And I don't know what they have in store here, but we're gonna move. Wait, no. Thorgrim.
It is time.
We're gonna move. 8 Peaks is gonna get walls. The World's Edge Archway is almost gonna get some walls. We still need to recruit here.
Thirsts for war.
More Quarrelers, please. The army is reaching its pinnacle here. I could give him some more Slayers. Let's give him 2 Giant Slayers, actually. And then upon the recruitment of these Quarrelers, he's ready to go do some damage. An unbreakable front line. It's just really what we need at the moment. We need Slayers. Many grudges need to be settled, and I know they want to do that desperately. Okay. Okay. Iron Rock. One more turn and we can get walls built there. We might not have the money. Unless somebody decides to make a silly, silly press. Which I hope they do. Warzag's moving up as well. We have a lot of enemies here. That army's nothing. Thorgrim needs to focus these regions, though. These 2 guys, I need to go kill them with Thorgrim. And I think taking Black Iron Mine is a good start to do that. I don't really want to occupy Crookback Mountain, though, once we get there. Because we will get there. Because he might jump over. I think he could.
Plan scheme is
Cazador.
discordant.
Cazador can deal with that, though. I think he's acting as a deterrent for Frederic. Huh. Anything new here with you guys? Let's go with another Morglum, huh? Another one from Morglum? I do think he'll come. And he's worth the most, so sure. Sure, we got 2 Morglum ones. Yeah, they got destroyed. They really didn't build anything to help themselves, though. They set themselves up for failure. which is very unfortunate, because now I have Scrag on my doorstep. Luckily, those are settlements I want, so Groth's just going to be a busy boy. Third army here is going to nearly bankrupt us, so we're going to have to push. Let's move on. Yeah, this was expected. They have pressed on to Mount Silverspear. I can't do anything about this. Unfortunate. Cazador and Thorgrim will see this justified. Alright, guys. I mean, they're in a position right now where they're going to get absolutely destroyed, right? And this is basically all they can give me, I believe. Their max is 2,000. I mean, perhaps they can give me more if I do this and then that, yeah. They're going to get destroyed. I don't see a real reason in terms of confederating them right now, so that would just give me penalties everywhere. However, getting some money out of them in their last-ditch effort to survive is okay, I guess. So I'll accept it. Thank you, Master Grundadrak. Okay, Silverspear was only sacked, which is good. Yeah, they want us to go kill the Skaven. That's expected. Where's that rebellion? Here? No. Oh, I'm sure it's the Wolflands. Okay. Well, the World's Edge Archway, we can now build walls. We can. It takes 4 fucking turns. Oh my god. But we could get there, and now it's time to move. Where can we go with this, though? Yeah, nowhere. Alright, we need to move towards the World's Edge Archway. With Cazador. He just has to go there. I know there's troops here. I don't know where the Scourge of Aquitaine went, nor do I know where Morglum Gitwrencher went.
Yes, onward.
Mesmasha. He's somewhere in here. Groth has to stay here, right? Because where's Ag, and everyone's going to push towards Iron Rock, which also needs walls. And his main job has to be to defend that. Thorgrim, luckily, can march right into Black Iron Mine, I believe. There's a small army here. That's nothing to be concerned with. Decisive low, I'll accept. As is. That's pretty low. That's good. We should recover as we occupy the settlement here. No intention of actually maintaining the settlement. Can I get a better unit? I could get a Giant Slayer. Or better yet, I can get... Well, no, I can't, but... We'll hold. We'll hold here. He is now Immortal. That is cool. Do I really want speed for my boys at the moment? I don't think so. I don't think it matters, per se, so I'll give him more weapon strength. Missile strength. 8 Peaks will have walls soon enough. Iron Rock will also have walls soon enough. Same thing with World's Edge Archway. We are now in a desperate sort of move to defend our regions as I knew it would be. That's what this is always going to be. I want to know where this... Where is he? Can I see him via this? Where are you? You are... Where is he? He's here? If he's there, he must be like just right there. I just can't see him. He'll force march somewhere. He may even take Valley of Sorrow. And he might even push towards Karagate Peaks, but I can't leave. As you could see, Wurzag may come over here. And if Scrag declares war... Are you at war with them?
You're overruled.
Where are your forces?
You reek of anguish or hopeless.
Where are your forces? He had a full army, like a full stack. And it was just right here. I don't know where it went. This is troublesome. Thorgrim has to push this way. We need to squeeze these guys. As we have 2 armies that are going to be pincered and pinched right here at Crookback Mountain. I doubt they own this settlement. So Cazador and Thorgrim need to come here and pinch them out. And once we do that, I think Cazador can then begin to reclaim his homeland, Karakazul. I think we could do that for sure. That's something I want to do with him. However, until then, Groth is going to sit tight. And we are off. So Morglum has indeed come for Valley of Sorrow. I don't think I can beat them. I know it's this close defeat, but... I mean, how am I going to kill their heroes? I don't even have a single ounce of ranged attack, so no, we're going to just... It has to be accepted. I won't waste my time there. Caused a good amount of damage, though, which is good. I don't think I could have done that in an auto-resolve. Okay. Okay, crush the uprising. That's something maybe, I guess, could happen. Let's see what the Skaven have done. Yeah, they've moved. They're moving.
Of Valea.
We could get to the World's Edge Archway. I wanted to see if I could move and get into ambush stance with them right on the reinforcement range. But we can just go inside. Let's just get in there.
Onward.
Yeah, we're losing money quickly. I know that they're... Thorgrim does need to move there. That's 100% sure now. Just thinking what to do here. Yeah, there's Frederic. Okay.
My axe thirsts for war.
Do I move Thorgrim back this way? Try and leave Cazador all alone. I could push Karakazul even. We don't want them attacking our settlement here. Okay. Gain some troops.
Send me to vengeance.
He won't attack 8 Peaks. I don't think he will.
Retake the realm.
He would go for Iron Rock. Absolutely. So right now I do need Thorgrim
Very well.
just to press towards Frederic. We're going to do that. Let's move up here.
Beards in belts.
Because then I can also just jump over here as well. It's just, we're going to have to use the underway here quite often.
Summon
Whereas Groth, I think, is going to set himself up as if Morglim's going to come for Iron Rock. That is my guess
beards in belts.
as to what Morglim will do. Is force march here. And even if he doesn't, we don't need the reinforcements at Iron Rock. We're going to move up a little further. I think he'll come this way. And if not, we'll be in a position to attack Valea Sar, I believe, next turn. I believe we'll be able to do that. We got some cheaper artillery units. It's actually good. I kind of want more, even further cheaper artillery units. It would be nice, as we have a lot of them. We're going to do that. Pardon the sniff. Slight little Skaven scent came in. Okay. Can I even afford to do this? I mean, I'm in the green, right? But no, so we'll have to sit tight with him. I don't know why that... Yeah, so, okay. We are going to continue to move him there. Leave him there for a bit. Any military missions? We have Morglim. We have Morglim, right? Morglim and Morglim. That is fine. This is fine, because they're at war with everybody, right? So they're going to annoy the Skaven here.
Let us begin.
I wish I could recruit something, but it just, I simply cannot. So we will have to wait. Thorgrim's going to have to come and deal with the problem over here all by himself, which is fine. There's 8 Peaks and Draws, they have walls. Groth is here to help defend them. Black Iron Mine was always a stepping stone. It's going to be hard to maintain that. Let's move on, I believe. Yes, let's move on. Okay. So, Tsarina wants to have a non-aggression pact. I don't see why I would want to fight her, so... Sure. Let's just squeeze out as much money as possible, shall we? Usually you can go up a certain... about 30 gold. Doesn't seem like much, but... It adds up. Oh boy, maybe I can get to 85. I'll do it quickly. There you go. That's fine. Well, an inevitable thing has come. Grimgor, it's it is. That's fine. Apparently we are a major threat to him. We are strength rank 2. I guess having the 3 armies right now is something that many other factions do not have. God bless our economy. So, Valea bless our economy. Whoever the god of war money is for them. Anyway, I'm calling my allies to help. Thank you for coming. Alright, so Groby's come grudge. It should have come. It didn't. That's fine. Morglim has come up here. I can likely not press him, as he's going to run away. Black Iron Mine is going to get attacked. No big deal there. Really quick. Alright. Well. What's their range? 400?
No trophies today.
240?
No, I blame you.
Their artillery is a big problem. I can't really get to them. Let's see if we could do something interesting here.
Let us be about this.
I think it's worth
All right.
a shot.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
If he comes towards the settlement, we will ambush him. And that'll be the end of Queek if we can get that to get done. If that's something that is done, then it's over. All this raiding is going to cause a lot of problem. We have low funds. Ooh, that's not good.
The High King acts.
How far can I force march? Not that far.
Move in.
He's got to come here so that we can press the Scourge of Equitane.
My axe
Alright.
thirsts for war.
The bare minimum that this will do is stop him from raiding. No military presence. Oh, man. Alright, before he accomplishes his goal, we need him to move.
Yes.
Just get up this way. We can't afford to even do that anyway. Okay. Well, Groth's... I am gonna attack this guy. We'll see if he stays. He won't. Yeah. He won't. But we'll push him away. And I'll go into ambush stance. Maybe he'll come back down. It would be silly of him to do that, but even if he gets discovered, he might try and jump over towards Valley of Sorrow or jump away somehow, and that's fine with me. Can I move even closer? No. That's okay. We're doing our thing. Cazador's ambush is set. Thorgrim has moved up. He'll be attacking the Scourge of Equitane, hopefully eliminating their faction once and for all upon destroying it. And I would say we could go to war with the Ogres. As... just geographically, once we kill him, it wouldn't hurt to begin to push into the Blood River Valley and expand our reach a bit so that we could sweep down in unison on the Bloody Hands. Could be a possibility. Very well could be.
One rug.
Technically not moved, huh? He's been moved. He is in a fine position
Got then.
to cause some harm. Walls being built. That's the key there. We have walls being built here as well. 2 turns. My concern is Wurzag. Like, where is Wurzag? He could attack Iron Rock, right? He was just over here. Do we have any missions for Wurzag? I wish I could just... okay. Not sure where Wurzag is. He could be a problem. If Iron Rock gets hit, it gets hit. There's not much I could do about it at this point. Hoping Morglum comes back this way. This way Groth can turn his attention to the enemies. Valley of Sorrow, not so much. Mostly these regions, the Western Badlands. Alright. Perhaps even Skaven here. Enemies all around. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, we got ourselves a valiant defeat here. Queek discovered the ambush. They have how many uses? Doesn't 3 uses of that? That's not great. The process of killing them really comes down to how the fuck am I going to get to their catapults? That's the only thing I have. It's the only question. We're going to have to come at them. What's this look like? Oh, okay. And they're attacking me. Luckily they didn't ambush us. That would be even worse, right? I mean, his ambush wasn't discovered. It didn't get set off for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay. Well, we have to get into it. So, let's fight. I could run away, but it's not worth it. We're gonna face him now. Cazador Dragonslayer setting his men up behind this cliff side. Reason being, I'll explain now as we move over towards the Skaven forces of Queek. I wanted to limit the usage of their catapults. Now, Plate Claws do have a very high arc, but I wanted to limit the usage of them so that we can defend our troops. As you can see, some of them may end up getting in trouble, but we have our catapults ready to fire on the clusters of units that will surely accumulate around the edges here. And our lofted fire is much better over the top than their standard straight firing rattling guns. The Poisoned Wind Globadiers may be an issue. Some of the Slingers maybe. But this is going to seriously limit the warp fire throws. Look, you can see them desperately searching for us. Like, where are they? They're in the woods? It's actually very clever for the AI to look that way. I don't know why they would assume we're behind them, though. So, our reinforcements will get here soon enough. Visktrin's Death Squad. Decent anti-infantry. They're going to definitely do some harm to Slayers, but my Slayers will never run, and they're cowardly Skaven. They will eventually discover us, and upon doing so, summon a menace below. Here it comes. I will quickly be reacting to that with the Slayers and hustling my Quarrelers away. However, upon that, the catapults obviously are now made aware of where we are, and they can get some shots off. I mean, it seemed like a dud, right? They're going to get some shots off, and a couple of their shots are actually going to make it all the way through. There's one. So that caught me by surprise. They're very high arc. Luckily, the trees also get in the way. You'll see some Plague Claws hit there. You're going to see they're getting hit up in the trees, which is very nice. This has been... It's still good. If only 1 out of 4 shots gets through, worse things could happen, so... It's just they do cause a lot of damage when they do land. So we need to be careful. More Menace Belows. Stupid spawn from them on our reinforcements who are slowly being shuffled in. I was anticipating them being a little closer and just coming straight down the sides here, but they're going to continue to try and hammer at this Quarreler unit. And I continue to try and slide them further up, make that angle just a little bit tighter, right? Because if my reinforcements take a beating, it's not a big deal. They're moving their troops in. The Death Runners. Poisoned Wind Mortars. They're going to be a problem. Slayers are starting to get hit. They got the tail slashers here. They're taking fire. Our Slayers are going to run in there and do some work. And take some friendly fire, which definitely was a bit of an issue here. I quickly took them off fire at will after that moment, though, and we're moving in with the miners. And we want more guys to fill this gap. That's why I brought them back. These Menace Belows aren't a big deal. Again, more friendly fire, but we ripped up the Death Runners immediately. Cazador's going to hustle in there, help out. And we're going to start putting fire on their units here soon. The fire's going to come in, start hitting the Rattling Guns as they come down the hill. More fire on these Rattling Guns. Our Catapult's going to do a much better job of hitting these units here. As the angle's just much better, as you can see. Ripping Skaven to bits and pieces. And fire's coming in. The Rattling Guns are going to get hit. Our arced fire is going to do a good job here. They can't even get themselves set up. Queek's coming down on this end. The Poisoned Wind Mortars, yeah, they're going to do some damage. They are really hurting the Quarreler unit. And their damage over time with the Poisoned Wind, 12 to 25. I don't know if that's new. But it constantly refreshes, and it's a very, very good ability. As you can see, this Quarreler unit get shredded. And that obviously made me adjust my fire to hit these Poisoned Winds, because they were causing me a lot of trouble. This poor miner unit didn't really realize what was going on with them. But our Poisoned Winds, they're starting to get hit pretty hard. Their numbers are going to start going down. 43, 42. A lot of HP per entity, I will say, but they're going down. This flank has been very successful. I'm starting to move troops around, actually, to try and take out the catapults. Cazador's in trouble. Queek is hitting him hard. You can see our Quarrelers are taking fire. But we are sending it right back at them. Their Warfire Throwers not doing too much. Damaged this unit a little bit. Didn't get too many kills, though. They're really going to hurt this Blasting Charge unit, though. As they see weakness over there, and they're going to hit us. They're going to hit us pretty hard. Yeah, Warp Flame to the face, never a good thing. But we're going to return fire. We are returning fire effectively. Slayers are moving up the mountain, ripping Skaven Spears down. We're going to take out these catapults. Their Rattling Guns won't last long. Tried to get in behind and stop them from firing, but you'll see they do end up getting some shots off, and it definitely frustrated me. Our catapult's taking hits. Blasting Charges, getting some vengeance on those Warp Fire Throwers. Big slog here, but they're all stuck. Slayers are going to outlast. Queek is doing a good job, though. Warpstone armor going off there. They're hitting us again. Gonna go take out these poison winds again. You'll see here, these catapults end up getting a couple shots off on this blob, unfortunately. I'm in melee with them, and they're losing troops. Oh, perhaps it's the other catapults. Yeah, they're hitting us pretty hard, though. Our units take some unfortunate hits. But this battle's nearly taken care of. We just have to do damage to Queek. Which, as you can see, we are focusing him now with the Slayers. And they're going to chunk him down. A couple blasting charges came in. And Queek is getting shredded. We are firing upon their catapults. They are getting hit from our quarrelers. And eventually we turn our focus on these Skaven Slave Slingers. But Queek's now getting hit. His health is dropping pretty quickly. Unfortunate friendly fire. I took him off friendly fire. Took him off shooting very soon. There goes Queek, and there goes the army losses. So a hard-fought victory. Cazador pulled through, though, and I'm very proud. Well, it counts as a win. We took out a lot of their dangerous units. Specifically these ranged units. That was nice. The catapults got away. And they ended up doing some damage, but look, far less than they would have done if we set up in a different fashion, I think. So, it's time to recover. But let's, for the time being, execute and loot. Underway interception. Look at this. This is excellent. Morglum's caught. We're going to kill him now. Bye-bye, Morglum. Alright, not too bad. Casualty-wise. Solid experience gained. Groth Hogmog, excellent job. Let us execute and loot. Oh, what's that? A trait gained by Cazador, did it say? Yeah. Bonus for his infantry. The ambush was foiled. Morglum's dead. Great job, Groth. Excellent job, Groth, for real. We now have some cash, so I'm going to try and get this grudge done. Still no idea where... Alright, well, we can get him to fuck off. And let's go do that real quick. Thorgrim's gonna get the Scourge of Equitaine to bug off. So that's... They built an outpost here. Somebody must have. 14 seems higher than normal. I guess the dwarf... It had to be Kadrin, right? Okay. So, yeah, let's kill them. Decisive low. I'm gonna take that. Okay. No one's dying, right? Yeah, okay, good. This would be wipe out the entire force. Cavalry, we can't chase cavalry as dwarves. Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. The garrison took most of it. We should recover over the intern and the Armor of Fortune. It's pretty good. I'm only going to do this for the money. Because it's nice. Alright. That was quite good right there. That's still good for him now. It's better than the Armor of Fortune, I would say, for the moment. However, Cazador can have that. Cazador can also have other things that I should have given him before. He can also have a Rune of Battle. Look at me. Look at me forgetting to do silly things like this. Alright. Slayer Ward, he has Slayers. That's it's necessary. We have some spots. A lot of spots. I think they might actually give the dwarves a few extra spots for ancillaries to make up for some stuff. Alright. Everyone's recovering. We're doing okay. Should we get another Slayer?
Let us begin.
I think we should. I think we should combine these two, actually. And I can't recruit Quarrelers quickly, so they'll have to stay. But... I'm actually going to give him... do I want to give him 2? Okay. Before I do this, I just want to see what's going on with Wurzag. And it seems like nothing much is going on with Wurzag. I just want to know if he's, like, around anywhere. Is he alive? Yeah. Probably. Because the main problem for us... Well, the Skaven were a problem. They still are, but not as much. But Cazador needs to recover. I can't push him now. I'm gonna go Tactician. Actually, I could go down for Inspirational Leader early, which was useful for sure. As you can see, I need replenishment rates, so I think I'll do that. But let's go for intercepting with him. We want to be able to intercept people. And I will give him 2 of these again while we recover. Okay. Saving cash, though, because we're going to need to do... How much does it cost? Let's find out. How much does it cost for the second layer? 3,480, huh? Okay. Okay. We could lower that a bit. It's already lowered. Alright. We'll have maybe just enough. Maybe. I don't feel like doing quick math, but potentially just enough there. And Groth has to move, so... Groth can move close to Iron Rock, I would say. It's good. We can go for Valle's Sorrow, but I think Wurzag's going to go for Iron Rock, so let's go for...
The High King commands.
Let's creep up over here, find out where Wurzag is. He might just have been retreating in this area. Because 8 Peaks is safe now. I'm comfortable defending 8 Peaks and Karkdraz. Well, they got rid of their garrison there, which is fine. 8 Peaks is the new front. And Thorgrim has some good stuff here. Missile strength and ammunition for artillery. The research rate boost is not super good. Suppose we can make him even sturdier in battle, right? Yeah.
The High
Yeah.
King acts.
Even sturdier in battle.
It is time.
Now it's time to boost the speed of our missile units.
Send me to vengeance.
And he is going to just essentially just move straight down towards Onslaught. Why not?
Let us begin.
Singular skill point for growth. Tactician it is. Okay, so at this point, I'm actually going to call this the end to part 6, I believe, of the Age of Reckoning campaign. I think we've absorbed a lot of pressure. We've done well not to lose any of our core settlements, whilst also, you know, putting pressure on both of our main enemies at the moment, and defending the Silver Road, which was key. That's why we had to come back and delay our pushing. There are lots of grudges. These grudges need to be settled soon, as I have nothing I could do here about this. Tons of Oath Gold. Not much I can build with it, though. Nothing too special. I'll take a quick look before we go. Iron Warden's Tankard actually can be made, and yeah, we're going to make one of those right now, as that's awesome. And I think the Iron Warden's Tankard's actually going to go on Cazador first.
It is time.
Well, but it's Thorgrim half.
Throw
Nothing.
bearers. Let's march.
Beg your pardon, he has a potion of healing, which might be better for him than the constant regeneration. Whoa, 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 whoa. Could be better than the constant regeneration. I'm not sure. He has a massive health pool to constantly regenerate from, so no, he'll get that. And I'll give Cazador the potion of healing.
Axe thirsts for war.
Yeah. Solid. So we're going to continue to save up Oath Gold for more of those as we want. Obviously, we want regeneration for our guys. But with that said, thank you again for watching. I appreciate all of your support. The dwarves have been a blast so far. And we will continue to reclaim realms when we see each other again. Until then, peace, guys.